guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am Brittany and I am a full-time work from the home mama. I have two little boys, Liam who is 5 and Caleb who is 3, and I am a law enforcement wife. And my husband works a lot of long hours, so we do a lot of motherhood lifestyle content here on my channel. But today I wanted to bring you guys a makeover video. So we transformed our living room, our dining room, and my office upstairs on the second floor. And oh my gosh, you guys, wait till you stay till the end and see the difference, because it looks like a totally different house. Now, most of the decor that I end up using, I do have and I repurpose, but everything is just so fresh, and like I said, it is so different. I cannot wait for you guys to see the end transformation, and also what we do in the corner of the room where all of our coats are hanging. You guys are absolutely going to love this. We're going to show you how to do DIY shiplap. We're going to paint the entire first floor, the living room, the dining room, and the office. We're doing a black splash wall behind my desk in my office that looks absolutely amazing. It is super easy, and we're going to show you guys how to do it all on a budget. You said that you needed me. Okay, so the first thing that we decided to do was transform this bench. It was red and we really wanted it to be gray. So my husband just spray painted it. We just used Rust-Oleum spray paint in gray, and it turned out really awesome. You'll get to see exactly what it looks like at the end of this video. So this entire process was done by mostly our cousin, who does a lot of different things, but one thing that he does a lot of is home renovation things. So he did all of it for us, and he came over. It was on like 4 separate days that it took over Memorial Day weekend, and he did such an amazing job, you guys. So when you see him in this video, his name is Steven, and he is just so awesome at what he does. He did such a spectacular job, and we couldn't have had anybody better in our house doing the work. So the first thing that he is going to do is transform all of the walls, because we really needed to get rid of these colors. So we are painting the entire house gray, and I will try and leave the exact color for you guys below. Like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth. So not only is Steve awesome at what he does, but he does have 3 children himself, and so he is so good with kids, and he allowed Liam and Caleb to do some painting. Caleb was in just his diaper, so I didn't include that footage here, but Liam was so excited, you guys, and it was really awesome that we got to allow him to be a part of the renovation process. He tells everybody that he helped paint the house, and he just thinks that it was so awesome. So after everything was said and done, I did ask Steven if there was anything that he would change or would have added or would have done differently during all of this renovation, and he said that he would have used the ring light that I got out for him probably halfway through the process. He said he would have used that from the very beginning, because it just allowed you to put like a thicker coat of paint on, enough that you didn't have to go back and do an entire second coat on everything. You were able to see everything. So the next thing that we did was take the top off of this hutch. I was actually going to sell this, you guys, and I am so glad that I repurposed it. The piece of furniture is in such good condition. We're going to refinish it this summer. Wait till you guys see what it looks like at the end in our dining room. I am so glad that we kept it, and now we can have it as a buffet. So the next thing that Steven was doing was moving on to the shiplap wall. This is on a different day, so he's taking the wood and painting it all outside on our front porch. And once he is finished doing all of that, we're going to let that dry and then go up in my office and do the new ceiling fan. Even though it makes no sense, sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotion. Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight when everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you? So all of the wood that is used for this project was bought at Home Depot. You can find it at any hardware store. We used V Groove wood panel board, and then Steven just finished it with white paint and then takes a rag and runs over them to make it a little bit lighter. You can do this process over and over until it gets to the color that you want. You can also put the shiplap up on the wall and then touch it up later if you want it darker. So it's just a really matter of like preference. We did it this way and I think it turned out really, really good. So while all the shiplap was drying, Steven went upstairs and put a ceiling fan in my office. This was actually the only room in our house yet to have a ceiling fan. All the other bedrooms have one, and it's just nice to have that flow when you're in the room. So I'm so glad that we went ahead and did that, and we did it with kind of like a rustic finish, which you guys will see here in just a few minutes, and it's so cute. It was a 3-blade fan, but for the size of this room, it works absolutely perfect. So once he was done with that, we moved back downstairs and he's just using this stud finder, and it's actually not anything high tech. It literally just finds the stud in the wall like through magnetic, and I thought it was so awesome. So he was explaining to me how he was doing that. So the next thing that he is going to do is take the wood pieces and start marking where he needs to cut. We did have the saw right on our front porch, so he just marks those off and then goes out on the front porch and cuts them before he comes back in and puts them up.
I said that I needed you, like a late night, someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotion. Sometimes I'm
So we did want the shiplap to fit right behind this windowsill. It's already a little bit out from the wall, so he used this handsaw to just trim it a little bit so that the piece of wood fits in nicely right behind the windowsill. It turned out so good. I don't even think I could have imagined this to turn out any better. He just did such an amazing job at it, and I hope this gives you guys some ideas to do some shiplap in your house, because not only was it so easy, but it totally transformed our entryway, because we actually don't have a closet on our first floor, and so we've always just had the bench and something hanging on the wall just to hang the coats up, but it really wasn't strong enough and it kept breaking. And so this is just so much nicer. It's so much more aesthetically pleasing, and from what Steven said, it was not hard at all to do. Obviously I did not do it, but he said it was super easy and it just took a little bit of time.
guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
So the next thing that Stephen was doing was just hanging up the brackets for the shelf, and we wanted to do it on studs, so that's why they're a little bit closer together versus like further apart. But these were also found at Home Depot, and so we lined it all up. He made sure that it was in the area that he wanted it, and then went ahead and painted the bottom and the sides of it before he ends up putting it up and screwing it into the wall.
Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause
So the next step was to hang all of the hooks. So he was just going through and measuring, and we were trying to decide where we should put them all. And these hooks were also found at, actually these were found at Lowe's, and they all pretty much have the same though. They're just black wrought iron. I kind of wanted ones that had a double hook at the bottom, but our store was out. So these are the ones that we went with, but they are super, super sturdy, and they're really, really nice. So I'm actually glad that we went with these ones.
under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, the one who's breaking hearts.
So I was super, super excited to decorate this, and to be honest with you, all of this stuff that you see, it doesn't end up looking anything like this at the end, so make sure you stay tuned so you can see it. But I just wanted to put some stuff up there because I was so excited. I've waited so long for this, and it just looked so good. So the next thing that I just wanted to do was make sure that I cleaned up the area before I pushed the bench back. Again, make sure you stay till the end of this video so you can see just how we decorated everything because it looks so good. So the last really huge project that Stephen did for us was this wall. I was going to do like a peel and stick shiplap or some kind of designed wallpaper, but I saw this, one of my cousins did it, and I thought it looked so good, and I asked her how she did it, so she told me, and then I was chatting with one of my friends, Amanda Little, here on YouTube, and she told me about the sponge painting. So the way that Stephen did this was he actually had a mold. It's actually, they use them to make bibs, his wife does, and so he used that and just used painter's tape so that he could easily wipe off the paint, and then we used the side of a sponge. So he said that it was super easy. It was just very time consuming, and obviously he used the painter's tape to kind of sort of keep a straight line, but I really was going for imperfectly perfect, perfectly imperfect. And that's what the saying is, perfectly imperfect, because I just wanted something that was different, kind of boho mood theme in the office, but something that was also going to be neutral because my husband and I say we are done having kids, but if we do ever end up having a third, I know that I could easily turn this back into a nursery and it would be a very neutral theme. So that is kind of why I went with this, but I absolutely love it, you guys. It turned out so good. Wait till you see at the end what everything looks like, especially when all of my furniture is put back in place.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him, nah, 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 nah. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when
So I did say that we didn't purchase a whole lot for this renovation new, besides like paint and the shiplap and all of that. However, we did buy a new rug for the dining room because the old one was just so shot, you guys. It was yellow and it was over 5 years old, and with having 2 kids, it just really needed to be replaced. So I found this one on Amazon. Actually, my cousin Samantha from Mama Approved has the same exact one, so I literally just asked her for the link for it. I will leave you guys a link down in the description box below. It is an 8x10, and I just think that it fits the area so well, and it just goes so good with all of the new decor.
I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter.
Alright, you guys, so we are finally done with everything in the house that we're doing for now. So I'm gonna take you through and show you guys. I'm currently in my office. This is the back wall, and I am completely obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna take you through and show you guys the office, the finished office, the living room, and the dining room, and all of the like I moved decor around our house. And so I'm just gonna show you guys everything.
Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
Alright, you guys, this is my office and what it looks like. So when you come in, I just have these 2 cube organizers. I believe we got them at Target. And then all of my like planner stuff is in here. And then I have these cubbies down here. So all this stuff that I did already have. I used to have stuff like in the middle here, but decided to do away with that and only have stuff on the ends. And then this is my whiteboard. I get questions about this all the time. I did get this from Michael's a while ago, and it is kind of expensive. I got it on a discount, and then I got another discount on top of that, so I didn't pay nearly the price that normally is. I think it's normally like $80, and I think I paid $30 for it. So that I've had for a long time though. And then coming over here is my accent wall. It is everything that I imagined it was gonna be, you guys. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. Still trying to decide if I'm gonna leave this chair in here. I'm not in the market to purchase one right now, so let me know. Do you think I should just put it in our attic and then leave that corner empty? Not sure, still deciding on that. So, but then I just have this shelf up here with some decor. I'm not gonna hang anything on the back wall because it is busy enough and it just looks amazing. And then this is my desk. And then over in the corner over here, I just have this little piece of furniture with my printer, some books, and the pens on it. So this is how the office turned out. I'm also thinking about doing like a hanging plant over there in the corner. And this fan is new as well. So let me know if you think I should hang a plant there and leaving this here because I just love it. Although with the windows, it's kind of hard to see. So overall, so happy with how the office turned. So we did actually carry the paint through the hallway upstairs. And so the entire hallway is painted the same gray. And then down.
Saying yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then this is how the living room turned out. So we've actually had our living room arranged like this for a little while now, and there isn't too many new things in here. I repurposed these pillows that were on our bed and put them down here, but everything else is still the same. This is the same. I took the tray off of here so it looks more open, which I like. And then this used to be the kids' toy basket, and I took that and just put pillows and a blanket in it. But everything else we have had for a while. And this one was in my office, so I just moved their toy bin over here, took the blankets out that were in it, and then swapped it with something else. And then put the boys' chairs over here, and then this is where our TV is. So it turned out so cute. And then I added the boys' pictures down here in some frames.
Yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter.
This is what the dining room turned out to look like. It is so cute, you guys. This carpet is brand new. I absolutely love it. I think it really goes with everything. And then you saw in the video, we took the top of the hutch off. I am so glad I packed away my china, the good china that we used to use, and I just absolutely love how everything turned out. We were thinking about reupholstering these chairs. Let me know if you think that I should do that or if you like the little bit of pop of color. I'm just not sure how I feel about it. But this carpet, you guys, is from Amazon, and it is gorgeous. I think we're gonna have to Scotch guard it though. So I will try and leave a link to that below. And then this table was bought at Target about a year ago. These don't really aesthetically look good in here. However, they are the boys' sensory bins and they use them all the time. So I'm just gonna leave them there. And then all of this decor I had already had. I did get a new snake plant over here, which I absolutely adore. Most of the real plant, actually all the real plants that you see are new in here. So this is what this piece looks like. We do want to refinish this, although I'm not sure if we're keeping our kitchen table because my parents might be getting rid of theirs. So we might take theirs, and then depending on what we end up doing depends on what color we refinish this. But I do really still love this piece. It is such a like solid piece of wood, so I'm really glad that we kept it. And then all of this, that plant is new, but all of the other decor we did have, that plant is new too. So I think that turned out really good. And then my new favorite thing in the whole house, you guys, is our new built-in. Oh my gosh, this thing looks so good. So this bench we actually had, it was red, so we painted it gray. And then I got these black bins. They were like $6.99 at Target just to put the shoes in. The pillows I did have, just set them there. And then all the shiplap and everything is new. I absolutely love it. So as you saw in the video, this shiplap was actual wood and we painted it and then added this shelf up here. And all of this decor I had, that was white and we spray painted it black. But it turned out so good and I absolutely love it. It's so organized. We don't have a closet on our first floor and this was the perfect solution. Well, that's it, you guys. That is everything. It turned out so good. I am so glad that we did this. It just totally changed the look of our house. So if you like these kind of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more like them. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We would absolutely love to have you as a part of our YouTube family. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the